Hello everyone, welcome, and in today's video we are going to make xenomorph facehugger eggs from Ridley Scott's 1979 Alien movie. And I'm not going to yap too much here in the beginning, so let's just hop right into the build. We start by cutting off 2 egg placeholders and use them as support structures for the paper mache egg that we'll be using later in the video. Be sure to be very careful in this step with the knife or whatever you're using because it can be really easy to slip up and cut yourself. Once we're done with that, we're going to want to slice some openings on the top to make it that opening for the egg. And again, please be careful when using this knife because it can be easy to cut yourself. You should also take your time on this part so you can really get the smooth cuts instead of rushing and get those rigid and other not so clean cuts. And once you're done with that, I just poked my finger through the bottom up and just to open up those openings a little bit, and I'm pushing or pulling them back with my finger very slowly just to not rip anything and make sure they're nice and clean and smooth. Next, we take the bottom piece of our egg and a hot glue gun, and we just put some hot glue on the bottom, and we put that paper mache egg in there like so. Make sure you apply glue to all sides of both egg pieces so you know that paper mache egg is not going anywhere. Here you can already see how it is starting to shape up like a facehugger egg. Here you want to take plaster, so mix it up to a thick consistency and place it all around the sides of the egg. Once you did that to both eggs and let it dry for about 20-30 minutes, what you want to do is take some air dry clay and roll it into strips for the closed one. And as you can see, I'm just patting it down, trying to make it stick. But sometimes it won't want to do that, so you just got to be patient with it. When you're done with that, I just took a sculpting tool, but you can take like a knife, box knife or whatever, and just sculpt the opening of the egg to give it that more realistic look. Now what you want to do is take some black spray paint and just prime the whole egg inside and out. Make sure you do this outside or somewhere with good ventilation, because you do not want to breathe this stuff in and get in your lungs. And make sure you do this to both eggs. As you can see here, it's really starting to shape up like a real xenomorph facehugger egg. What I did here was take some white paint and some red paint, and I also put some white paint in the red paint to make that peach color to put inside the egg. But for the white paint, I used that to color the openings of the egg. Now you take that red and white mixture, mix it up a little bit to get that peach color. And once you get that color that you're going for, place it inside of the egg and just spread it around just to get that fleshy tone color. Now for the closed egg, I'm taking that same color already mixed up and I'm just kind of dry brushing it on the openings, so it gives the illusion that there's still life inside the egg. These painting parts may take a while, but don't rush it, just have fun with it. Now to make that sort of membrane on the egg, I just took the same white color and with my thin brush, to gently place the lines on the surface of the egg. The inside of the egg looks a bit too clean, so what I did was get some watered down brown and dirty up the openings and the surface of the egg. Also, be sure to get the side of the openings with that brown wash, because that white can really kind of mix things up. To give the egg some color, I took this gray paint with this brush I wiped off most of the paint on the napkin and did a bit of dry brushing on the egg to make those edges and other seams really pop out. I also did the same paint job to the other closed egg. Now for the slimy lips, what you want to do is take a hot glue gun and just around the edges, place the glue on there, and with those strands of glue, try to wrap it around the egg to give it that slimy opening texture. Now for the final step, you just want to take some high gloss varnish or any gloss varnish, and you want to just smear it all around to give it that sort of wet, slimy look. Using this stuff, it can be slippery. So if you guys want to use like a placeholder or something, you can, but I didn't. So that's totally up to you. Do the same exact thing to this other egg. Once you wait for that to dry, you're all done. You've successfully made your Xenomorph Facehugger egg. Now let's see how they turned out. That is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if there's anything that you guys want me to do, please let me know down in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe to see more content like this. And with that being said, have a good day and get out there and do some creative stuff.